Hey everyone. Okay, so today we're talking about another thing that I like, three things I like about another Netflix shows. This is a Netflix movie actually. It's a popular movie. It's a Adam Sandler production and it is hated by a lot of people. Yes, this is hated by a lot of people. Uh, but uh, but I'm going to talk about it cuz I don't hate it and actually I love it. And you know that I get really worked up when a lot of people hate movies, and I really love it. Uh, Before it happened with all the Star Wars sequels, like the few last ones, people really shit on those movies, but I love it. All right, so this time let's talk about the movie. The movie is called The Wrong Missy. Yes, I really love The Wrong Missy. It's a fun movie, and I'm gonna talk about the three things I like about it. And I don't know if that's gonna be enough to convince all those haters that that movie is good. I mean, if they watch the whole movie and they decide that it's not good, then I guess it's not good for them. But for me, it's one of the most fun movie I've watched recently, so I gotta talk about it. Number one, I really love the scenery, and we in the Hawaii scenery, and having people give a lot of crap to Adam Sandler is like, oh yeah, he's just paying himself a nice vacation to Hawaii, and then, using that to using the movie pretext to go to Hawaii. I think that's a very dumb argument. I mean, I like to see the scenery. It's nice. It's Hawaii, but I like also the fact that the scene is always changing. First you go get the scene in Hawaii, and then you get the scene that like there's a lot of different places. You go to the near the beach, or then and then they have like a little party where everybody dress like mermaids. It's weird. They also have like the boat ride or the talent show. I didn't talk about the talent show. It's one of my favorite scene. It's very stupid, and but yeah, basically if you watch a movie and then the scenery is always the same. uh, I mean, some of them are good, but if you want to be entertained, it's good that scenery changes all the time. And during that movie, if you just think about the scenery, it changes all the time. So at least you don't get bored about it. So that's good. Number two, I really love every single character. They are all so very specific. They all have distinct personality. They're kind of funny in their own way, and then like basically they just give every character a little bit of funny, something funny about them. And one of the side characters I like in particular is that jerk of a boss. He's like so mean to, very abusing to particularly one employee who's always like try to serve him, and then the boss like gets so mean about to him for and then the employee gets like all like confused and then like so poor. Yeah, it's bad in real life, but it's awesome in movies, I gotta say. It's very funny. The last thing I want to talk about, number three, my favorite character of the movie, I mean, it's gotta be Missy. Lauren Lapkus. I like that she's going all out with Missy. She has no filter. She's obviously wrong. So we have this those movies, kind of those kind of similar stories in the past where we, in the beginning, we see a girl that she's not very attractive, and then later she becomes. I mean, people like her, and there's this movie like called She's All That. It's a very old movie, but from right from the beginning, you cannot tell like, okay, I guess she's a little bit weird, but no, she's totally cool. Like a normal person would love to actually hang out with her and then date her or something. But here in Wrong Missy, right from the start, you you're so repelled by the character of Missy that you fear for David Spade. Like, yes, obviously she's wrong. Obviously, people need to get away from her. Obviously, she's like a really bad person to be with. So I like the fact that they didn't like they make it like so that the pain of David Spades really feels real when he's being with Missy. It's not like a like, oh yeah, she's a little bit weird. No, no, she's like totally ruining his life. No, at the same time, like the danger of that is like there's a disbelief if the relationship evolves over time, and then she becomes likable, then that might breaks the believable. Like you might not believe in the movie anymore, but actually in this movie they actually, I feel like they pulled it off. So that that annoying character that you get from the beginning, I mean, at the end of the movie you actually do like her. It's true. So yes, like in the beginning of the movie she's obviously wrong, and at the end of the movie she's like, yeah, actually she's kind of cool. I would hang out with her. Yes. So this, I think I'm gonna make another video like to try to discuss more, like make a more in-depth review about this show, this movie, because you know when people dislike a movie, that's when I really try to I have to balance it back. I sometimes uh, if I hear a very bad review about a movie and I watch the movie and it turns out like, oh wow, actually I really liked it, then I like to balance it back. Anyway, this was a little bit longer than usual, but this is my three things I like about Wrong Missy, and I hope you check it out. And yeah, see ya.